like a Hellcat.
Alright, hey guys, this is EmeraldAvengerG. Welcome to Minecraft Pure Survival, though it's not so pure anymore. Pure Survival Season... we're in 5 now, which is kind of crazy. Pure Survival Season 5. There is a bit of a difference with this season. Jeez, I'm not sure how my gain is at. My gain on my mic is acting weird. There's a difference, so... I did in last episode, the finale of Season 4, that I would do a split season. I would do like a half season, and then do a modded survival. I decided to just do a light modded survival instead. It's gonna pause for a second while I read off the mods. None of them were like big mods. None of them were really like anything. There's Blockus, which basically just adds a bunch of like missing. It just adds parity between all the blocks. It also adds some old blocks like the nether reactor or whatever. That stuff I won't use. It's mainly just the creative blocks, or I guess the building blocks that I downloaded it for. It just adds quite a few of them. We'll explore them in this. It also does add some underground content. It adds a couple new stone variants. It adds marble. It adds marble, something called bluestone, and then limestone. And outside of that, I mean, nothing it adds. There is 2 new wood types, I believe, as far as I'm aware. Or at least 1. I think there's 2. We can hop into this preloaded mod test to check real quick. Yeah, it adds a couple things. New wood types, new stone types. All of it is basically purely cosmetic. It's just because I wanted to add some variety, because a very unfortunate truth about the barrel variants are added by it, and then white oak, it's just a new type of oak. I think if I just go to the Blockus decoration stuff, building blocks, yeah, it should just be in the building blocks. Yes, it just adds variants and adds some joke stuff like blaze, ice pillar, snow, some stuff that is just a lot of joke stuff. Sandy bricks, stuff like that. A lot of stuff that can be made in like the stone cutter, craft table, just a bunch of stuff. Charred plank, actually charred planks are really like, that's the other wood type. It's white oak and then charred planks. And then it's just a building block mod, pretty much. 90% of this stuff isn't going to be used. It's just to add some population to the world, because 90% of the stuff I'm not even going to use. Actually, 90% of the stuff I have the crafting recipes outright disabled. Then I have a mod called, actually, the copper, because of course, the copper armor and tools mod just adds copper armor and tools. They're equivalent to iron oxidized, actually a little worse than iron, I believe, and then oxidized over time. Then the gems and crystals, which just adds ruby, sapphire, topaz as stuff. Ruby and sapphire, extremely rare. Durability in between diamond and netherite. Topaz is ever so slightly worse than diamond. And then amethyst and quartz are both added. They also have an ore variant. Speaking of ore variants, I guess, the More Geodes mod that I downloaded, it specifically adds emerald and quartz geodes. Emerald geodes only spawn in around the same locations as where emeralds normally would, and the quartz only in the nether. So, nothing too major. See, I've done a lot of tests, seed tests, and all that. I've decided I'm just gonna create a new one. I also updated the vanilla tweaks mod. So, create a new world. We shall see what this looks like. So yeah, it basically is just adding more to, it's kind of wishful thinking what they could have added with the caves and cliffs update, just more stone variants and stuff like that. There's also tough ore, like you can, I'm 90% sure that's in this. Actually, I might be wrong about that. I'm 90% sure there is like parity with tough blocks that you can like build stuff with tough blocks. We spawned over a desert. Oh well. Yeah. Variants of tough to make it parity with other stone types. I don't think there's any like new I was going to download both an azalea wood mod, but it is Forge, and all these other mods are in Fabric. And then what is this? A ravine. Oh, actually, it does kind of go down a little bit. Yeah, here's some of the limestone that I was talking about. Yeah. Actually, that goes all the way down. I don't think there's any, like, stone types, like the different variants of stone. I don't think there is, ore parity with those. Although, I will probably go and, like, just add my own touches to the, gemstone mod, because both the quartz ore, which I'm actually probably going to just disable outright, and just, once I get that done, just replace them all with stone or something like that, in the world configs. The quartz ore looks a lot like iron, and the topaz ore looks a lot like gold. I do hope, I meant to go up here. I do hope that the gemstone mod is updated to add, like, geodes for emeralds and stuff like that. Well, for all of them, so I can delete the just residual emerald one. But if not, oh well, it doesn't bother me too much, because I won't even be installing it until the next. Well, it's gonna make this hard to get up here. It won't even be available for. I won't even download it until next season starts anyway. Which I have no idea when the wild update's even coming out, so I have absolutely no clue when to even prepare for that. I also turned off some of the texturing, because I found out that a lot of the lag issues was just the extra texturing that was on the trees. Kind of sad. I was also just gonna outright download a mod that just adds more tree types, like an apple tree, but it's just oak with apple leaves. But then I realized, wait a second, I'm recreating the enemy I tried to destroy by trying to get the azalea bushes, or azalea wood added. Also, wasn't able to get rose gold. I didn't want to do copper, but I did copper armor and stuff anyway, because I couldn't get rose gold, because the only rose gold mod that I could find was... It didn't use copper, I don't think. I think I'm not sure what they did, because it was pre Caves and Cliffs Part 1. The update was pre Caves and Cliffs update Part 1. So there wasn't any copper in it, and it hadn't been updated past 1.16. So I don't think there was any copper in it. So I'm not sure how they made the rose gold, but it also just didn't look good. So that's why I ultimately went without it. I'm gonna grab a sword because I do need. That's why I ultimately went without it. Already upgraded to primarily so I can just grab this copper. Since I'll actually be able to make armor out of this copper sooner than I'll be able to make. Actually, there's a high chance I'm gonna be close to a full set of copper armor after this. I just need to find some coal, which I think I saw some coal above ground a minute ago. That's not fair! It exploded right next to me! He got knocked up right next to me. That was stupid. That was really stupid. I'm not sure what I was supposed to do there. He just got launched into me. This ain't it either. Where was it? I literally have no idea where it was at. It was somewhere around this one right here. Was it deep in here? It was deep. There's my stash. Heck. Oh my god. Alright, for sustenance, oh, they destroyed my sword! How dare they? Unless it's down. Oh, hi. Yeah, they destroyed my sword. Alright. Yeah. It is a village. I'm gonna co-opt this village. Oh, it's a ruin. No. No! Why does it have to be a ruined village? They added just glowing lamps, like passively glowing lamps. That was the other thing. That's what that was. Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. So it's just permanent light source, basically a permanently glowing redstone lamp. That's interesting. I had no idea that's what this was. But now that I do, though, pretty rad, pretty cool light source. I have no idea how to craft this. All right, now that it's daytime, have all that done. I'm gonna start my trek to go actually, you know, find civilization, or at least something that isn't entirely barren and life. Full set of copper armor. Already taking damage. It's excellent. Oh, it's ocean in that direction. Lovely. Found it. It's right here. Alright. Oh my lord, that's a lot. Alright, so we don't really need marble. We don't. This connection to the underground, so we're just gonna build like a shoreside lighthouse with an underground base. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, so all my essential stuff is gonna here. I have yet to actually build a chest of any sort. We want to go ahead and start sorting. Have like Alright, so to start, a food chest, it can be an ore chest, it can be just a materials chest. And this is wood chest. I'm being. And then a miscellaneous chest set here. That will go. That will go for now. That will go for now. Amazing how different this game will have shaders on. It's kind of insane. I'm gonna play with it like this just so it's smoother for the time being. Hopefully that improves on its own. Alright, if I'm being honest, that's quite a good amount of progress for episode 1. We got the beginning of our tower. I think probably next episode we'll finish off the tower and then drain this place. However long that process will be. And then refurbish this into our living quarters. So yeah, what do you guys think? Tell me your opinions in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Matt, the Old Avenger. Have a nice day. Stay safe.